Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikah Kadash. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah been the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're getting closer to these M-O to the T to the B, the C-hip, the charagma, the grain of rice, the device that Satan is trying to control people with. And this is going to be the spark that's going to pretty much initiate the yoke of iron that's going to be going around these elites' neck and around their wrists, because it's pretty much going to be a yoke that they're going to be trying to put on the people worldwide, and it's going to cause them to go have a yoke put on themselves. And that reminds me of what is it? Proverbs. Let me get that proverb. I can call this from yoke to yoke. Proverbs 21:12. It says, "For the righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but God overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness." You see, they're gonna be overthrown for the wickedness that they pushing out to the people. And then let me get that yoke, because that black horse is breaking down in Revelation 6 how these elites is gonna be trying to put a yoke on the whole world. In verse 5 it say, "And when he have opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse." And that black stands for wicked. That's why they want to call the Israelites black. They trying to push a wicked vibration and give them a wicked byword. It says, "And lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand." And that pair of balances goes into a yoke. See, he gonna try to put a yoke on the people, which is a form of enslaving people. And verse 4 tells you that it's gonna be about food and commodities is how this man is gonna put this yoke. That's why it talks about food and a penny. See, food and money, because these are the two top commodities that people depend on. And so that yoke is gonna be dealing with money and gonna be the way people gonna be able to get food. So he gonna use these two things to control people and enslave the world. But we see how the Lord is gonna overthrow them. So when you go into Revelation 13, it talks about America and these so-called Illuminati people's destiny when they try to put captivity on anybody. Verse 10, it says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." See, they trying to put a yoke on the world and give the world a temptation where they control buying and selling. And this is when the Lord is going to throw they behind in captivity, because they trying to enslave the world. When you look at 16, it say, "And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark." See? To receive some kind of yoke that's going to enslave these people, all the people. And it says in verse 17 that no man might buy or sell. See, you're not going to be able to buy food, barley, wheat. You're not going to be able to use money without these dragons, which we know Revelation 13 is talking about America and these elites that run America, that has a control over America. You see, because they got control over America, because them the ones who started it. But when they started the Federal Reserve in 1913, on the island of Jackal Island over there on the coast of Georgia, this is when they got control over America. And so this is just going along with the rest of the prophecies that these rulers is going to go into slavery. When you go into Isaiah 14, it talks about these elites and the slavery that they're going to have to go into for trying to enslave the world and mainly the Israelites. I'm going to just get verse 2. It's saying, the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. You see, and their oppressors is this king of Babylon, these elitists. And these elites, they're gonna fall by this enslavement that they trying to push on the Israelites. Let me see here. Okay. Another one I want. Might be might be in Job. Now, Job talks about how he swallowed down riches and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly. So the Lord, as soon as he swallowed down these riches and try to enslave the world, the Lord is going to cast it out of his belly. Look at verse 23. It say, and when he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. See, when he trying to put the yoke on the whole world and enslave the whole world, this is when the Lord is going to enslave his behind. See, now Joel 3 and 6 tell you pretty much the same thing. He say, the children also of Judah and Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither you have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. And who is these Grecians? Verse 19. It say, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah. So Edom is the Grecians. To back that up, when you go into Maccabees 5 and 3, it tells you that these Greeks that was battling against the Maccabees, tells you who they were. It say, then Judas fought against the children of Esau. See, the Maccabees was fighting the Greeks. So they was fighting the children of Esau, the nation of Edom, which is the so-called white man who is trying to enslave the world on a higher level than what he doing now. See, where he can trace their every move and dictate their every move uh, beyond what he did in the beginning of the captivity, and even at this end of the captivity, he's trying to control them in a greater fashion, where he can be able to exterminate the children of Israel, like in Psalms 83:4. This is his goal. But so it's gonna all return upon his head, and the Lord is gonna recompense him with slavery. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to these elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.